Alexa, turn down music. I think I'm on here. I think I'm on here. Let's see. Turn around. Okay. Okay. We working with something. Oh, let me turn around. Oh, my camera needs to be. Alexa, play old school hip hop.
The playlist 50 Great 90s Hip Hop Songs on Amazon Music.
Oh, hey. Hey, TJ. Y'all come on in the room. Oh, let me take this out. Watch myself over here. So when y'all see me looking over here at my speakers because I'm trying to reach out. So I know on the phone I'm gonna miss a lot. So I'm gonna try to keep up with them over here. I don't own the rights to the music. I have to say that. I think I gotta say that so they'll be tripping and stuff on Facebook. Computer is acting so funny today, but I'm live on my phone. I'm gonna do what I need to do over here. But it's acting so funny. Hey Devin. Y'all like my shirt? I wore it. It's small. I wear medium, but I was like, this is cute. I'm gonna wear this. My sister told me to sell it, but I'm gonna make another one. Oh, there we go. Now I can watch myself. It's so hot in my garage right now. I think I'm gonna open the door a little bit. I got to face it on because let me show y'all what I was doing. So, so you can tumbler with glitter. Y'all know epoxy is the thing, right? But epoxy can only do a certain degree. So that's where it'll settle with. So hear that, it's like glass. But this tumbler is gonna be like a Crown Royal tumbler. So this glitter down here is actually called Crown Royal. That's real pretty down there. It's got the play cover at the top. And then what I'm gonna do is it's called a Dawn soap method. Spray it with power wash. And I'm gonna spray gold spray paint on here. Wash it off. Let me show you one that I found out. This is one that I started with. I was playing with it. That's what it looked like when the Dawn soap method is on. So this, like I always say, videos is nothing but how pretty it is. But that's a Dawn soap method. So I forgot who was gonna put on this. Something crazy, and then we're gonna do another photo of pasta. For the fire. Hey, Althea. Hey, Lena. I got an aunt named Lena. Hey, Felicia. My Aunt Lena. Her real name's Felicia, but we call her Aunt Lena. Y'all ready for this tumbler? Y'all been working. That's what I want to know. Really. What y'all been working? Did y'all bring y'all wine? This is one of my first sublimation tumblers that I made for myself. I was so scared to make this thing. I was, woo! Hey, Tanya. But I made this thing, but then you get back and kind of open. If I would have known what I know now, it would have been all closed over here. blanket. Ooh, okay. The piano blanket. The picture. Why you got the oh my god emoji on there, Felicia? You got you stressed or something about that? You got oh yeah. Thank TJ. You got strength. Yeah. Hey Sheree. Hey baby. This is my son. I told y'all that he's gonna be one that's gonna be walking in on live. Act like his dad. Got your Moscato, yes, baby. Act like his dad ain't no basketball. My husband a whole bottle, but this one here, they say the kids that they got parents that had to do them, don't never have their hands up. I'm waiting for him to do something. We got 3 minutes. And then we're gonna start. I'm playing 5 of those things I'm supposed to be. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to go look at it then. I've been working. I got the new thing that I've been working on. Y'all see these? Y'all start getting people like stuff. I like stuff. I like a lot of stuff. So you see this stuff? Try it. Southern thing or whatever. The metal straws go with the tumbler. They normally use the metal tumbler, but I bought this one with a different tumbler. We got girls that are super girly like, what's the name of this stuff? Fire. I need an offer. I got it on Amazon. So somebody told me I don't remember how to pack that. Yeah, straight paint that curve. So of course I take my own stuff. Are these fellas working on the phone? They normally disappear when I'm just watching somebody else do it, but it ain't not doing that now. Anybody else working on film? We got 2 minutes. We starting on time because I'm not doing. Hey, Katrina, I'm not the one for those 5-hour lives. Like an hour, I'll be tweezing on them. I'm really enjoying it. Y'all got lives. We gotta go. Thank you, baby. I said I'm gonna wear it because I didn't like this line. So I have this big printer, right? That's this big printer, and it prints up to 24-inch roll, but I haven't put 24-inch roll in yet. So I did 2 17-inch rolls. Somebody else told me that's what I can do. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna try it. So I did it, but then it still needs this little line down the middle. I don't like that. I'm, do a little bit of a perfection. Like, my sister said, you should do it together. And I was like, I'm gonna wear it to bed, but I don't know. I don't like my neck. What up, DB? I'm gonna open my garage. And if you guys are following along today, make sure you have your turn your oven on now. Because once we start, you want that oven to already be 380. And when I turn mine on, I normally I have a timer. So I normally turn the timer on for 5 minutes. I don't remember it's on. Go back and forth, go look at it every once in a while, make the temperature right. So I'm gonna open my garage. And then like if you do it in the garage, of course you have it going. A lot of fumes up in there, bathroom. See, I got mad. I got mad and stuff for the popping stuff I be doing, but I rather have to go before I end up doing it. It is that can't. You can't hear me? Alexa, turn down. Can y'all hear me? Hear me now. Y'all tell me if y'all can hear me good now with my earpiece in. Tell me if you. Oh, okay. I'm gonna leave the earpiece in then. Thank y'all for telling me. This one is charged. The other one was dead, so I had this one out here. I can hear you, Lena, Emmy. Hey, Emmy, Toya. Y'all got y'all cups ready? Like for y'all ready to do these cups? Like, is anybody following along tonight? I'm gonna turn this down for Raj. That's what I was saying. That I wanted y'all to open y'all garages if y'all out in the garages. Althea says she ready. I'm glad y'all can hear me. I'm glad this thing is charged because if it was dead, we might be yes or well. I opened the garage, so it was 70 degrees, 76 today here in Pensacola. I'm in Pensacola, Florida. It was 76 today, which is really good because it's been like 30s and 20s. So it get cold in Florida if y'all didn't know that. And then right now it's cold outside. But I had to open the garage because I was telling y'all if you following along tonight and you got your oven, just go ahead and turn your oven on 380 right now if you can set it to 380. So mine has the little dial on it. So when I set it to 380, sometimes it depends on what my oven is feeling tonight. Um, it I set it at 380. I have a thermometer in the back right hand corner. I feel like that gets the best temperature readings in the back of the oven. So I try to keep it at 380. It was set perfect. And then I don't know if y'all seen me when I had we moved everything and had to put new outlets in for everything. My husband moved it with his hand and I ain't had no piece of tape to say this is staying in this spot. But so I had to adjust it. I keep adjusting whatever. But I have a timer that I keep on for 5 minutes so I can go over there and check it. So I don't want it to overheat. I don't want it to get too hot because if it get too hot, then I got to turn it down and sit there and wait for it to cool down and stuff. But if you need to turn your oven on now, you can go ahead and turn it on now. We'll probably turn it on like right before we start wrapping our tumblers. Okay, we about to start. It's 6:04. I'm ready. So I don't know if y'all. Let me get the stuff y'all need. So I have a weeder. I use this to pull the tape off of my tumbler. I have an X-Acto knife. I use this sometimes to cut down the cut down the seam of the tumbler. Because you guys, if you've seen my videos of how I wrap my tumblers, I wrap them with heat tape all the way around it and all the way down the seam. So I use this sometimes if it don't come off easy. You need your heat tape. So you definitely need that. I learned this from DB, putting both of them on there. DB, shout out, because I was like, dang, this actually works. It's really good, and it holds it in place better for me. So it's not slinking all over this thing. And I got this from Amazon, and I get my tape from Amazon, too. Of course, these I made. They just pull noodles, and they tape together with masking tape. So I can just hold my cup down on it. I got my paper towels. This is 91% alcohol. I only work with 91% alcohol. I had when Corona started, um they was out and they finally came back in. I took like 6 bottles from Dollar General. So I try to keep these up because that's what I clean my tumblers with and everything before I even the glitter ones too. And I clean these ones. At your tumbler, this is a 20-ounce straight. So when people say that I have 20-ounce skinny straights, it really ain't no such thing as skinny straight. It's like either skinny, which is tapered, or straight, which is even down the whole cup. But some people call them skinny straight. I know on my website today, one of my people is like, "Hey, yours like the description says skinny straight. And I was like, oh, let me take that out because it's straight. It's not skinny straight. It is a skinny cup. Yeah, but when you refer to skinny, you order online, sometimes you will, most times you will get a tapered cup. So tapered is good, but you also need the software to have those, if you don't already have the images warped to go around those cups. I do have that, and I think I might pin it so you guys can have that template and just use it if you guys have tapered cups. And then we're gonna do the image. So I asked, did you guys want to start from the image, or how you guys want to start it? One person said that they had trouble with the image. Well, I'm not gonna redo a whole image all over again. All I'm gonna do is show you the process of how I put it, how I have it in Photoshop, and then how you can also change it in change the size in Word, just in case you don't have Photoshop and you have a picture that you have made. You can adjust it in Word as well. Word has a cropping box or whatever in there. So I'm gonna try to do this thing because I got you guys live on my phone instead of my computer because sometimes my computer can be iffy. So let me turn this around real quick. All right. Okay. So I use Photoshop for a lot of my templates. Okay. So tonight I'm gonna use this template for a cup. What we do is when you want to start a new one, you go to create new. You click the little thing at the top, create new, if you want to create a new. So I have custom settings for my tumblers. So my tumbler, I do 9.35 by 8 inches. So a lot of people are like, oh, why you go over so much? Well, because I want to make sure my stuff goes around my whole cup. And so you would click, well, whichever one you got set up, but all your settings should be over here. You can change your settings right here with your inches, your pixels. Pixels I don't really mess with. I leave it at 300. I leave the background as transparent because I want to just throw stuff in there and make the background the color I want to make it. So I'm gonna choose the 9.3 by 8, 9.35 by 8, and create. So then you can throw whatever picture you want to throw in here, and you're just gonna stretch it out to the size of this screen. So like I said, I'm gonna make that picture. So you go file, place embedded to put the picture in there. And then I'm gonna just choose something that I've already made. Otherwise you'd go to on my computer and pick a file from there because you can do that too. In fact, let me just show you. Just go there. Look, this DB file. DB, shout out to your file. But I'm not gonna do that on a cup. I want to do that on an all over shirt. But I heard somebody already did it. They already beat me to it. So I don't know how I'm feeling about that. But you would just place embedded and then push check mark and it'll lay the picture down. When you place embedded on Photoshop, kind of looks blurry until you push the check mark. When you push the check mark, it clears up the file. So we're not gonna do DB's thing. So I'm going to undo that and go back, place embedded, and put my file back in here. So to stretch your file to the size you want it in Photoshop, I just know the basics of Photoshop. I'm not no expert. I think DB is the expert. She gonna be the expert. Everybody else is probably an expert in Photoshop. I just know the basics and I love it, right? So I'm placing the file. What I do is I hold the shift button and I pull the corners or the top or wherever you need to pull to stretch it because I like to do an even stretch of stuff. I don't like to do it where it's messing up. So even stretch that way. I'm gonna pull down this way till I get to this side. Then I'll go up. I'm holding the shift down this whole time doing this. Go up until I get to the end of that document or end of the page and then cover this part of the page. Once I like where it's at, you click the little check mark up here at the top. Right here. Click. It'll sit it on there. So that's how you will place your image. If you're going to do it in, hold on, let me bring up Word. If you want to do it in Word because you don't have Photoshop and you don't plan on buying it, just open you a blank document. The paper size, you're going to have to set it to the size you need it to be. You love that, Cherie? DB code, girl. DB code. File. Oh, not file. I'm sorry. Insert. You're gonna insert picture, and then you choose from wherever you're gonna get it from. So I'm getting it from this device. Like I said, I'm just gonna go in here and you just upload. Say what DBs are. We're gonna upload. But this is the key. The key to this. You want to crop this picture to be the size. Do you use Silhouette? Yeah. So out there, I use Silhouette for when I want to warp my cups, when I have to do them on the tapered cups. I do use Silhouette for that, and I use Silhouette for my all over shirts. So it's easier for me to do it in there. I'm not no pro at it now, but that's where I do the warping at for that. I did learn the other day in Silhouette, when you do the warping, I suggest just cropping it instead of buying the business suite. I got the business suite because I thought that's what you needed. Moving too fast, you don't necessarily have to have that, because when I warp my designs in Silhouette and they got words on them, I realize it makes the words blurry. And when they print, they're blurry. But if I go in there and I just crop it to the size, or say I got one in there and I'm cropping it, it looks perfect. So it is a big difference to me. So now I feel like I wasted my extra money on doing that when I had the file to just crop it for like a 20-ounce warp or a 30-ounce warp. So with this design, there's this button over here. It says crop. It's way over here. It says crop, right? And it looks like a box. Oh, and I forgot this is a touch screen, so I just touched it. So you're going to crop. You push the crop button, and it's going to bring this stuff so you can close in on the document if you want to make it closer, because you want it to be almost the size of that cup. DB got this pretty close, so it's almost there anyways for me. And then you just press the crop button again, and now you see that box went down closer to the document. All right, so this document right now, it says it's the height and width is the height is 6.08, the width is 6.85. So you guys know you're just stretching the file till you get it to what you want it to be. You can type it in up here. So I know the height is gonna be 8 for me, right? It cuts it off on the page only because I don't have the paper size right. So let me do that real quick. Put the layout and then put the paper size. Hold on. And then if you just wrap this in front of text, you can move the document around wherever you want to on here. So say it's fitting in here just fine on this page or whatever, but it's still not the size I need for the cropping, okay? So we know the width is going to be, I put 9.35. So you can type that in and tab, and it's going to make it 8.75, but it's easier to move the document up and down than it is to move it wide. That's what I did figure out. So it's easier to just go down to 8 than trying to get to the 9.35. The 9. Oh, am I talking? You guys can't hear me? You can't hear me no more? So you would out there, you would turn your. Can you guys hear me? Because Emmy asked me, was I talking? Oh, okay. You can hear me. Hey, Tiff. Okay, Emmy, you okay? You got your stuff on mute or something? Huh. Try to go out and come back in. Okay. All right. Let me go back and show y'all what I was working with. Oh, okay. All right. So if you just pull up and down, you're gonna get this down to 8 if you needed to go to 8. Well, you do need to go to 8. 8.02, that's not bad either. But like I said, we gotta correct this layout on here too. So your size of your paper, if you do 8.5 by 11, you gonna turn this dot. You gonna have to turn it sideways to get it on an 8.5 11 paper. So whoever asked that, was Althea asked that? Somebody asked, and yeah, you have to, if you go, you can print it on an 8.5 by 11, but this how y'all gonna have to print. You're gonna have to turn your document, and it's got this little circle thing up here at the top, so you can just turn your document, and you can definitely print it like this. So it's definitely gonna fit because 8.5 is going a long ways, and then 11 is going down, up and down. So you can definitely print it like that if you need to. It'll be easy, so you're not using a bunch of paper. You're using your 8.5 by 11 or your 8.5 by 14, however you want to do it. Okay. But we're not going to use this document. I was just showing y'all how to do it on Word as well. So you can do it on Word and print from Word. So you don't have to have Photoshop. You don't have to have Silhouette. You don't have to do none of this stuff to print for these tumblers, especially the straight 20-ounce tumblers. All right, so let's go back in here. And then you're just going to print this. So I'm going to go ahead and print this document. And y'all get ready. If y'all following along, just start printing your document now if it's not printed already. Like I said, if you want to go ahead and turn your oven on, you can go ahead and do that too. Get that ready to start cooking, because once we move, let's move. All right, so let me print this real quick. So there's one thing that I say, if you have a Epson 717 or Epson 7720 that you are working with, try to have your before you print, like if during the day you go back into your printer. Thank you. Thank you, baby. Go to your printer and do a print head cleaning. I suggest doing it. Yes, yes, Cherie, it's gonna be saved. Yes, ma'am. I suggest doing a print head cleaning on your printer. You don't have to do it every day, but if you haven't used it in a while, um you should go ahead and just do a print head cleaning. Sometimes the Epson 717 and 7720, they want to stop in middle printing just to say I'm not in there. Fire that oven up right now. All right, DV. um, it'll stop in front of printing, and then now you just wasted all that ink, and the rest of that paper gonna come out because it's gonna tell you it can't find no ink, and you're gonna have to open it up knowing you got ink in it. But sometimes it just really messes up like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and print my document. So y'all print y'all documents. My settings for my printer, my Epson 717 is that's what I print my sublimation prints from, that one, and then my new one, of course. But this is the only one I was using. I have a 7720, but I use that for other print jobs, not sublimation. So my settings for this, for my print settings, are premium presentation matte paper. I find that prints the best. Right today, I think I'm using Blaze Galore paper because I have one side of it that my printer stopped printing on, so it left a whole side open. So I went on, was like, oh, let me use this sheet or whatever. So normally I use A Sub or her paper, or Blaze Galore paper, and then the A Sub paper, you can see through that. I do like being able to see that the document, when you put it in the oven, it starts to get where you can see through it. That it's cooking good. So I like using that paper. I like using the other paper too, don't get me wrong, but I can't see nothing through it when it's in the oven. So it kind of be like, ooh, is it burning? Ooh, what's happening to it? So it's your choice. Everyone's choice of what they want to use. Um, and the only papers I ever used was Koala, A Sub, and then Blanks Galore. Let's see. Let me finish. So my settings is the paper type is premium presentation paper matte. My quality is high. I have presets, so I use a super print. So I'm gonna print my document on a 13 by 19, only because half of the paper was gone. So I'm gonna use the other half. I don't like to waste my sublimation paper. Let's see, what else is it on? I always put my print preview on. I take it off high speed. I use the ICM settings. See, I didn't open my garage. Now the damn mosquitoes want to come in. So you're gonna see it flying around and me swinging at it. And then I print. So let's see. I move my stuff to the top of the paper. So, and it's on mirror setting too, so you don't have to. So I don't like to remember to do it or whatever. But I always put a hold on. I always put a print preview. I always have a print preview. I do not print nothing unless I have a print preview and I see the whole document on that piece of paper. And then go ahead and print.
and it's gonna print. I don't want to break nothing. Trying to swing at this dang mosquito, but mosquitoes in Florida, they something big. Lindsay, you didn't miss. Oh, you missed the main part you wanted to have. You wanted to learn was putting the having the papers, the images on the paper, and knowing what size to put them. But the size, like I said, the print size I use is 9.35. You can do the cups are 9.25, so you can do 9.3. Some people do have to do a little bit more. Some people hit me up and said that they had to do 9.36. You know, so you just got off work. It's all good. It's all good. It'll be saved, so you can always rewatch it, sis. Um, 9.36, by 8 or whatever, because most of the cups are gonna be 8 unless they 30 ounces. Then of course, they're bigger. In fact, I think the 30 ounces is like 10.056. I think that's the size I use for that. My documents print right now, and anybody that missed or whatever, got your heat tape. Make sure you have your heat tape. I'm gonna put my phone up here on the ledge so y'all can see me when I'm doing the wrapping. Like I said, I got these two little foamy things. You don't have to have this, but I don't like my cup rolling around, so I say get this. And these little things cost maybe $1. They was $1, and I was like, okay. And then I can just cut it, and I use a lot of them. I use them for holding glitter cups on and everything. And then I have this big one that I made for my 30 ounces. So I just made them. It's easier. I don't like my cup sliding around all over the place. Some people say, "Oh, buy the cup holder thing." I'm not doing all that. That's extra money that I ain't got to spend. I can spend $1. So, um, gotta have your paper towels, your tumbler, and this, like I said, is a 20-ounce straight. So it's 9.25 by 8 size, and then your alcohol. It doesn't have to be 91%. I only work with 91% alcohol, so it can be 70% or whatever. But I use it to clean my tumbler off. And in fact, I'm gonna go ahead and clean my tumbler right now. Right? Save them coins. Like, well, I'm gonna buy that little thing that y'all done made with some PVC pipe that I probably can make myself or have my husband make, and y'all gonna charge me an arm and a leg. No, not doing it. I think I got the mosquito. Oh no, I didn't. But I don't want to knock my phone over. I think I'm gonna spray him with some damn alcohol when he brings his butt back over here. Maybe that'll. I spray directly on the cup. You don't have to spray directly on the cup. I clean my cup off. And then you see my hand is on the inside. I try not to touch it with my hand much at all after I clean it. And check your cups and stuff, because this is a powder, this is a coating that they put on these cups for sublimation. Get those tubes you're holding your shirts in. Back there, those things? Is that what you're talking about, Ashley? Hey, Ashley. Um, I got that from Amazon. I think Tiffany had some of them in her background too, but yeah, I got them from Amazon, and I got some more over here. I had tumblers in those, and then I used some racks. Yeah, so I got them from Amazon. They not expensive either. I don't know. I can't remember how much exactly it was, but they weren't expensive. And then I had my son put them together, and he put them together a long ways at first, and then we had to redo everything when I had to get shelving for my tumblers and stuff, and they work good. So once you clean it, I usually just grab it by the bottom with the paper towel. Yeah, they dope. They dope. And then I just set it down. Set it down, face with the open part down until my print prints, and then I'm ready to go. I'll move this out the way. So who all following along? This damn mosquito. Who all following along and doing this tonight, or y'all just taking notes? Ashley, you said you nosy girl. Girl, me too. I feel you fall in line. The shirt is dope too back there. Oh, you like my little Riley shirt? Yeah, I made that. I did it on the big Epson, and I did 5 pieces because I was trying to be safe, because you don't know what you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. And so I did the print with 5 pieces or whatever, and it came out really good. It came out really good. That shirt is actually fire. I had my husband try it on because I was like, try this on because I did the template way too big. That's the thing. Oh, Lizzie, you taking notes? Good job, girl. Katrina, you taking notes? Katrina, you know I got you, girl. I know the mosquitoes, like they big out here. They big out here, but they big in North Carolina. I got a school. Can we see it up? You want to see the shirt? Yeah. I went to a school in North Carolina, and we had to wear in the military. We had to wear Marine clothing. When I was with the Navy, we were training for Marines, and a mosquito bit me through my hat I had on my head. So mosquitoes, they the truth. Yeah, this art was done by Bryant Powell, and he fired with it, and he updated it too. So now the new updated one got dollar bills behind Riley. And I made this design, and I ended up making it way too big. So I was like, dang, this thing gonna fit. Okay, let me put it on a large. Oh, thank you, Althea. Thank you, Ashley. And then I was like, I put the large shirt on. I was like, dang, this thing gonna be an extra large. So I had to put an extra large. So this ended up being an extra large. But I was making it for my 15-year-old son because he Riley. My son, he Riley for real. My oldest, he Huey. For real, for real. Like I really had them 2 kids in my house. Well, I had them. My oldest, he's 22 now. He's an accountant in Birmingham. But my youngest, this is my youngest for real. Like y'all gonna get to know him. Yeah, I got that, girl. Look at this cup I made though. Look, while that's printing, I'm gonna go ahead and just this is a cup I made. Oh, I don't know if y'all can see it. So I just made this cup for you. Y'all can't see no glitter on this. Dang. So this is a glitter and epoxy cup that I made for this is for my uncle's girlfriend. So it says classy with a side of sassy, and her name is Stacy. And then it got the split. So it's like a split tumbler. And it's a Betty Boot thing. But this is white glitter back here underneath here. It's so fire. Yeah, thank y'all. But this thing's so fire. Um, but it's ready now. I just gotta clean the top off and then get it packed up for them. All right, this ain't taking forever. Oh, let me do that again. Uh-oh. Hey, baby. Oh, this Mister. Come here. This Mister. This the one. Oh, you don't want to come? He about to come over here and give me a kiss, but Mister don't want to be in the be on the program today. That cup, yeah, that cup is dope. That cup is dope. And then I just sent out one. I don't know if y'all seen the video that I did of the Oh, I'll let them know. Yes. um, I just sent out the one that was for the Delta. That cup was so far. I didn't want to let it go, but I'm not a Delta. I'm not in no sorority and nothing, so I had to let it go. But it was super cute. Mr. Acting, I know, right? Yeah, he not camera shy. He ain't shy at all. So he like, oh no. Yeah, I call him Mister. So look, I don't know if y'all ever seen. If everybody ever seen the color purple, I know y'all done seen the color purple. That's where we get that name from. He's not like Mister from the color purple now. But when I first called him that, he said, "You said I'm that dude from there." I was like, "No," but you know. I said I like that name. She called him Mister the whole movie. That's my joint. But Mister was a terrible dude in purple, in the color purple. To the end. Then in the end, he like, oh, now you wanna use.
So let me. Can y'all still hear me? The thing is deep in my ear, so it's like, is it about to die or did it die? And y'all hear me? That's not. I'm gonna take it out. Faint. Okay. Let me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Am I loud now? Can you hear me now? I took out the earpiece. Oh, it's echoing. Okay, I'm gonna go. Okay, let me try this.
Okay, is that one working? Can you hear me again? Hmm? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. Okay. We back in action. Let me charge this one while we while I'm doing this got this one in my ear so then I can have another one just in case it die again. I don't never wear them, so when I do wear them, they die on me because I don't charge them and I don't wear them. All right. All right, it's almost done printing. So we're gonna be doing what we doing. Who got they sip? Y'all need scissors too. Scissors. Because we gotta cut it out. Unless you got so my 13 by 19 don't fit in here to slice. So I normally just cut it out because this thing don't work for me. But if I got 11 by 17, anything else, I use this to cut stuff. Kind of like DB was doing the other night with the paper cutter. I got one of them too, old school paper cutter too. I just don't know where it is. And your heat gloves. These gloves, they cool, but I still feel a little heat through them. I was like, are heat gloves supposed to be made to not feel it at all, ever? Or, because I can hold the cup a little bit and then I'll be like, oh, this bad boy hot, but you need heat gloves. I got these, and then I got these. These came from As Seen on TV. The Tough Glove Pro Heat Protector Gloves. I burnt myself the first time I used these damn gloves. I was like, them cheap little gloves. Them gloves ain't working at all. Make sure you got your heat gloves though, cause it's hot. That cup is hot. Also, with your dang, I was gonna say something about the oven. If y'all, hopefully y'all got your oven on now, because we are gonna be done here soon. So just the thing for me, the key to making these tumblers perfect. I can't say I'm perfect every time because I'm not, But after I realized shrink wrap didn't work for me on one tumbler, then I did another tumbler with that tape, that masking tape around all that stuff. Too much work, messy as hell. The masking tape was super messy. I was like, this is so sticky. I don't want to deal with it. You gotta warm that oven. Oh yeah, you gotta warm it up. And then oh, and my oven's on turbo. That's what I wanted to tell you. It's on 380 and it's on turbo. So some people put it on bake and all that, but turbo works really good. And I think that's how I learned. Like somebody said, put your oven on turbo. So that's what I did. Was put it on turbo. Works perfect for me every time. I don't. Okay. All right. It's done. See, that's what I was printing. That's why I said do a print head cleaning. Because you see how much of this printed? I mean, it just had the Mickey Mouse to come down and then something else at the bottom would have been down here. But all this printed, and then my computer or my printer said, nope, I don't have nothing else. You know, there's nothing else in there. They were full and everything. It just sometimes that's what this 7710 do. It makes me mad because I feel like I just wasted all this, but I'm like, well, maybe I can use this birthday squad spot for something. But just let you know, that's why I say do your print head cleaning. So we're gonna cut the images out. Y'all know how to cut images out. I ain't gonna show y'all that. So, but I do. Let me give you this. So when I cut really close to the edge. I mean, super close on both sides. The bottom, I cut super close to that. The top, I do leave a little bit of this white. So you'll see me why I do that. What ink do you use? What's in there now is printer jack. Printer jack ink. It's always worked good for me. It's actually worked really good for me. So I do have Cosmos ink. I have 2 boxes of Cosmos ink. I was saving them because I thought I was gonna be able to put them in the new big printer. But the big printer, people say, the people in the group that I'm in for that printer says, do not change that dang Sublimation ink to Cosmos. They were like, this ink is really good, which it really is, because that's how I did the Huey shirt. The Huey shirt is with the Epson Sublimation ink in this big printer. It's dope. It's fire. So they were like, don't change it. Yeah, and it is cheaper than Cosmos. Cosmos supposed to be really good. I can't speak for Cosmos because I don't know. I haven't used it yet. But I got 2 boxes over there because I was saving it. Now I'm like, oh, okay. But I got like 4 blacks of the printer jack left. I think I got 2 of each of the colors left because I bought like because it was cheap. I bought a lot of it because I didn't want to run out. And people learn how to do sublimation. You gonna sell it? I was gonna use it. Dang, dang, Lizzie, I was gonna use it. Where did I get what from, Katrina? Oh, the printer jacket I got from Amazon. If that's what Tiffany's answering. Yeah, the printer jacket I got from Amazon. I got a lot of it because I was like, it came in like a pack where you can get it was like four blacks and then 2 of each color or whatever. So I bought like 2 packs of that. So I have a lot of that left. And that's before I knew about Cosmos ink, but I haven't used it yet, so can't speak on it yet. When I decide to use it, I will let everyone know how it worked for me. Girl, these mosquitoes getting a lot of them in here. I'm about to close this damn door. Oh, I said I was gonna spray them, didn't I? Dang, they ran off. All right. So there's my image cut out. Like I said, I leave this at the top. This line at the top. So it's enough room. I got them. Well, I sprayed them. That's about it. So, all right, let me go ahead and move this so y'all can see here. Let me look at my screen so I can make sure I see. All right. So I think I made the thing. Okay. So y'all hear my timer going off, and that's because I set up my oven on, and I want to go ahead and check the temperature. So now is the time for you to check the temperature, make sure it's not overheating. But 380, I say don't go above 380 because that's like the perfect temperature if you can. All right, so it's about 200 right now. Now you got your tape. There we go. I think that's gonna be better. Lay it down. I lay it down flat. I take my cup. You see, I put my hand on top of my cup, and I flip it up. And I look around it just to make sure I don't see no scuffs or nothing on it or whatever. Oh yeah, this is Pensacola, Florida. That's where I'm at, Claudine. Pensacola, Florida. Girl, these mosquitoes is getting me right now. So you sit it down, and I line up. I don't know if you can see. Let me make sure y'all can see. Uh-oh. So when I set my cup down, I make sure this lip is like sitting right on that edge. And that's why I have this white left, because it's right on the edge. So when I wrap it, it's gonna be perfect at that top of that edge. The bottom, I don't really stress about that much. It's got that little bit of white strip. I rather my white be at the bottom than at my top. So the white part of the cup not covered. So if a little part of the cup isn't covered, I would rather it be on this part. So on the top, I set it down right there, real close. Make sure I'm doing this right so y'all can see. I take it. I'm wrapping. So when I'm wrapping, I make sure that this one got more white than this side. I try to take this side. I'm gonna take the side that I feel that is gonna be more on the cup and it's gonna be less white on the cup, and I take that side and wrap it first. I know that it's gonna line up. I'm always looking at it to make sure it lines up. I tuck with these fingers under and I pull this paper so hard. But I'm not pulling it where I'm about to tear it. I just make sure I'm pulling it where I feel I'm holding this tight with just these fingers. Okay? With just these fingers, I'm holding it so tight. Like it's on here. Okay? You go ahead and start taking your tape. You wanna grab that tape. I try to make sure if you feel like it's getting loose, rub your thumb up the cup like I'm doing with my left hand. So I take that tape, I rub it down, I pull, and when it's stuck on the other side, I pull hard as I can. So I know that this thing is about to be stuck to this cup. I do this all the way down the cup. I know it's already tight because that first piece is on there. You can keep on putting your hand everywhere you need to go, just because in case you feel like it's not tight enough. But it works. This works for me. Also, a lot of people, there was me posting videos and people were like, "Oh, you use a lot of tape." I was like, "Yo, this works for me." I mean, I might use a lot of tape, but this tape ain't that expensive where I'm too cheap to buy it to make sure I got enough. This tape works for me. So like they say, you find something that works for you, it ain't broke, don't fix it. You got one tumbler and bought an oven but haven't tried it yet. I'm scared to mess up the one I do have. Yeah, it's stressful when you only got one, sis. You got to go buy you another one. You know, you only gonna learn from errors. If you watch this video, yes, tell it, Tiffany. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Keep on taping. Y'all keep going. If you following along, just keep going till we get all the way down this seam. And you don't have to use big pieces like this. I just prefer so I know I'm sitting it down with one hand and pulling it over the neck. This thing is on here tight. I mean, it's on here tight already. And like I said, this little foam thing, so my cup ain't moving all over the place. It's holding it there for me. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten this. It's like the last two pieces for me at the top. Okay, so I do that, right? And so like this top, I used to just take it and tuck it in and tape around it, but I learned to stop doing that. And go ahead and just cut it off. I know I got some smaller scissors than that. Hold on. Oh, here we go. What kind of mat is that? This is a Cricut dang. This mat is a Cricut self-healing mat. That's what they call it. It was on sale at Joann's for like $3. All the Cricut stuff was like, this mat was $3. I was like, let me get a couple of them. So if you cut this mat, it's called self-healing. Like I've cut this mat up and you don't see, there's no scratches in this mat. I like this mat. So I messes with Cricut, I mess with you, you know. But yeah, this is a self-healing mat. That's what they call it. It heals itself from scratches and being ugly and stuff. It's not a mat that you put in the Cricut, but it's from like when you cutting stuff and you know doing stuff with your X-Acto knife or whatever, or you weeding and all that, and your weeder when you're doing vinyl and you weeding and the weeder gets stuck on there, it's not leaving no scratches. You might see a scratch at first, but then it goes away. Alicia, you said you should I make my prints the full 8.5 by 14 and print as landscape or portrait? Sorry, so no, you fine. If you're gonna do your project on 8.5 by 14, you're gonna need to turn it. Yeah, you're gonna need to turn it. Turn your. You can print up and down portrait. It doesn't matter, or you can print landscape. It's up to you because either way, it's going. The document has to go that way. So if you put it landscape, the document's gonna fit on there fine. So because as long as the height is gonna be 8 and your length is gonna be the 9.35. The cup is 9.25. You don't have to print 9.35, but you want to make sure it goes around the cup. And you're gonna print it like that. But yeah, you can do that. Yes, Claudine, it was a good set. I was like, I went there for some what do you call it, spray paint, and I looked over there and was like, that mat say $3. I was like, let me get this mat. So I ended up buying, I think 3 of them. I got 3 of them because I love the color purple. So I was like, well, let me get this color off. I'm sorry, I was supposed to show y'all what I did, but I just go around the cup with my scissors and I just cut all the way around. And my scissors, did you see how they just glide past? They just glide past there. And I just cut that extra little piece that I had at the top. I just cut that off. Okay. And then I take a long piece of tape, go around the top. And I put it on there and I try to put it as tight as I can right then and there. But I know your finger has to actually go back around here. And that's when I tighten it up. When I go back around. And then I tuck the tape in. I tuck the tape in the cup. So it looks like that. I do the same for the bottom. I put tape on my top and my bottom, and then I got some other stuff that I actually do too. So I'm gonna show you that too, or just a couple more taping things. So I go around the bottom the same way, and then I crunch it over it, so it's sitting there, and it's on there like that. So what I did notice, and this is why I use this extra tape, some extra tape, because I had put in the beginning when I had put one of my cups in the oven. I seen this tape coming up on here. I got ghosting real bad because the seam wasn't tight no more. So this came up. So I learned to do, this is why people say I use a lot of tape, but I learned from my mistakes. I'm not going to have the same mistake. I press down the seam, do that one, and it's going over the bottom. And then I do one on this side to hold these tapes down. And that's why I said this taping method is what's going to get you right. And then I tape down this side too. Because I don't want none of my seams coming up in my convection oven. So that is the taping method I use. Super tight might be a lot, but if I have a lot of cups, like I got to order for 7 cups. When I do those cups, I'm going to print out all the prints at one time. I'm going to cut all the prints at one time. And then I'm going to tape every cup up before I even put it in the oven. Because all I want to do is put it in the oven, go. Put it in the oven, go. Put it in the oven, go. So, your oven, 380. I do 5 minutes. Some people do longer. I do 5 minutes. I'm going to show you guys my oven real quick. Okay, don't mind my mess now. It's a little messy in here. We're trying to get stuff right. So I put my oven down here. It's on, you see it's on this bench where my heat press is. I put cups over here. I got cups everywhere. But I put it down here, and this is actually plugged up in a different plug than my heat press. My heat press has its own plug. This is actually plugged up on a surge protector right here. And this surge protector, more stuff can plug into this than it can for that. So I never put my heat press on at the same time as I put this on. Learn from that. We taping the hell out of these cups. Heck yeah, we are. You gonna get it right, honey.
My thermometer, that's where I set my thermometer. I feel like it gets the best reading right there. Right now, mine's just on. That's too hot. So what I'm gonna do is all I do is take my little knob. You know, this is the one. This is the one right here. I was turn on one. I was so I can turn it down and let it go. For 2 seconds till I start putting that down. When I start putting that down, I know it's about to be. It's only at 460, so I know it's going to go back down to this is my timer. I had to put 5 hours, 5 minutes. I count down. Now, these damn earpieces ain't no good. Hello? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? No? Okay. Okay. Put earphones in. Don't do me. Okay, can you hear me now? Why you doing me like that, Althea? Okay. You can't hear me? Can y'all hear me now? No, you still can't hear me? No, no, no one can hear me? Really muffled, really muffled. Hold on. You can see that you can hear me? I did. Oh, okay. Let me turn it. Let me turn it off. I hope I don't lose y'all. Wait a minute. Let me turn it off. Okay. I turned it off. Can you hear me now? Okay. I turned it off. Ooh, that's loud. Can you hear me now? Okay. Okay, I turned the Bluetooth off. Tiffany, don't do me. Don't do me. Honey, I know Bluetooth from Wi-Fi. Okay. All right. So what I was saying about this is like right now my thing is almost ready. It is almost ready. Hold on, let me turn it around. So I keep a timer. This is my timer I got. I think this came from Amazon. So it's easy. It keeps me timing. And and then my it's already going down. It's about to be at 380. So we ready. If y'all ready to put these cups in, let's do it. Let's do it. Cause it says 390. I'm telling you, I like to be at 380. 380 like the best temperature you have, especially when you can't see through the paper. A-sub, I can see through the paper. I kind of like that, only for tumblers. It's cool when it's on a shirt, but I know y'all joking. I'm kidding. I know. I could take a joke.
Okay, you ready to put it in the oven? All right. Let me get mine. Oh, let me get this thing. Let me put, I do have this little thing right here. Let me use this. All right. I want y'all to see me. Okay, so we're about to put it in the oven. Don't forget to have your heat gloves and your tumbler. New member here. Hey, Elizabeth. All right, if y'all stuff at 380, let's go ahead and throw these bad boys in. So when you put it in, oh shoot, let me go and show y'all this. So when I put it in, what I do is I put it where the tape is facing me first. 2.5 minutes. I don't always make it over here in 2.5 minutes, so don't judge me if I don't come over here and turn it. Sometimes I don't remember. My thing don't buzz at 2.5 minutes. I got it set to where I need to be set to. You could set it to 2.5 or 2 times, but you go ahead and you just put it in the oven. Open these doors. I set it straight up and down in there. Straight up and down, right in the middle. Close them doors. Turn that timer on. 2.5 minutes. I come back and I'll turn it. I will turn it. Sometimes I do. Sometimes, like I said, I don't always make it over here. So you turn it around and have the paper facing you for the second half. Elizabeth, you ever did a tumbler? Have you did a tumbler, a sublimation tumbler yet, Elizabeth? I don't know. My comments might be moving slow. I don't know. All right, I'm at 4 minutes right now. No, and I'm here to learn. I just got a Cricut a few months ago. Go ahead, girl. No, I don't have any problems with it being that close to the heat out there. You see, like mine is between the two things, and it's perfect. But this, like, a lot of people take this little shelf out. I leave that shelf in there because I feel like when it's closer to that little thing down there at the bottom, or it's right underneath there, I feel like that's when you gonna risk it burning. My garage is definitely goes, girl. I had to have my husband clean this garage up. So I kicked them all out. Check this out. Y'all look. So this is his. That's what he got left in here. So I took this. So I said, well, give me this. So I got 5 of these benches here. So they had to put all that together. And then this shelf had a lot of stuff on it, but I took it off so I could put a sublimation cups. I need my printers over here. Then I got this another bench. And this bench ended up, the Epson I got took up the whole bench. That's my glitter wall. TV, because you know you got to watch TV when you designing. And this, I think I got sublimation stuff in here. And some glitter stuff for some molds and stuff. And then this is kid stuff. I think these are kid shirts here. This was a good deal at Hobby Lobby. So you had this whole thing plus 6 of them, 6 other drawers, and the drawers was like $9 each. But if you bought the thing with all the drawers, it was $69 for the whole thing, and you got to take your 40% off. I was on it. I went back twice, so I got 2 of them. Then this, regular t-shirts. This got my mask and stuff in it. This is a bunch of vinyl. My husband found this thing on the corner, was like, she can use that for something. The Hobby Lobby joins the Michael's all in one. Yes. You so funny, Elizabeth. That's my packing, some of the packing stuff. And then we just moved a lot of stuff around, and then they brought this couch out here. And I was like, really? Because we just bought a new couch. But we got this little tower thing, and that's my little thing I got made. And then this is another little desk over here. This is probably my video and picture desk and stuff, and it's supposed to be turned around the other way, so we got to turn it around. But I got the new outlets put in, so the guy stuck it to this one, so we got to unscrew it and get it turned around. And then that's tumblers and all this stuff over here. And then this is stuff I've done at the flea market, and I leave it here because I want to sell it again. And then yeah, there's lots of tumblers over there and stuff, and spray paint and all that type of stuff. But I gotta get this couch out of here first. Anybody want a couch? Somebody come get a couch, because the Goodwill won't come get to March 9th. Claudine, no, my vinyl, it doesn't overheat or nothing in here. A lot of these vinyls I didn't have for a long time. I just unrolled them or whatever to let them out their bags, because you want to be able to see whatever. And then I had my nieces color code them for me, so they did all the color coding stuff for me, and they color coded the ones over there too. They was working, they was humping, color coded everything over there for me. But no, it don't go bad. I didn't a lot of this vinyl I probably didn't have for like a year and a half now. Tell me to make it. For the glitter tumblers, Elizabeth, I think so I like the not the spin it, the other one. I don't know what it's called, but this is what it looks like. So I like these ones better. Oh, we gotta check. Oh, see, I told y'all I was gonna forget my timing, but we almost done. Hold on. Told y'all, don't judge me if I forget. All right, so I turn my timer off and I get that bad boy out. Put your heat glove on. Take it out. See, and like Blake's glory, you can't see through the paper. All right, sit it down on the floor, and then I just take it. I take it off immediately. So ain't no light over here. Goodness gracious. Hold on. There we go. So all I do is just unwrap it real quick and just start taking your tape off. You should be straight. So sometimes I could just grab it too. Like, you see how this is just loose? I just take it off. You can't do that with that masking tape. That masking tape's so sticky. Oh my God, it was terrible sticky. For 5 minutes altogether. Yes, 5 minutes altogether. And see, like I said, I don't always turn mine because I don't forget. I was showing y'all around. See? Do you do the... So I don't do mugs in the convection oven. I actually have a mud press called Claudine for that. Try not to touch your cup too much, because you know it's hot. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yes, baby. This is gonna be crude. All right, let's get it up. So it's hot. Y'all know it's hot. I told y'all it was gonna be hot. Yes, it came out lovely. And so everybody always asks, how do you get the perfect seam? Perfect seam. You're not always gonna have that perfect seam. But if I do teach this again, I did find out that there's a little secret to maybe not having a line, but I was supposed to test it out before I came live, and I didn't get a chance to. I was doing too much. So that's the whole cup. Thank you. Yes, 5 minutes altogether. I suggest you don't do it for more than 5 minutes, because you do it for more than 5 minutes, it's gonna burn. It's possibly gonna burn. You're gonna have them burn marks. It's gonna look like it burnt and everything. And this is one I did for the Uncle Clifford one to match my shirt. One I did. And I couldn't see through the paper. I was so scared. Like, oh, this is gonna burn. But it worked. And then this is my big one I did. This is the first 30 ounce I ever did. And this was mine with my logo on it. Now, I didn't realize there was a piece of cut paper that was right there. And it was underneath the paper. Didn't see it. Thank you. Now I want to see y'all's too. So when y'all finish y'all better post them pictures and show us what y'all did. Oh, you said you can't do nothing in Houston? Yeah, Elizabeth, I don't know the name of the Turner. It's the other one that's in Hobby Lobby. Like, Hobby Lobby has Spin It and then one other one. And that other one is so much better. Spin It, I hear a lot of bad stuff about it. Yeah, Claudine, I have a mug press for my mug, so I don't do it in the convection oven. Here's my this is my mug press. It came with my small heat press. And all I'll do is plug it up and wow, 400 for 210 seconds. It works great. Works great every single time. All right. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, thank you, Katrina. Y'all welcome. Anybody got any more questions? Don't forget these heat gloves. I forgot where I got these from. Probably Amazon. I get everything from dang on Amazon, so it's because it's quick. It's quick, and I can get it right away. That's what I like to have, something quick. But if y'all have any questions or anything, I mean, just y'all can inbox me and ask me if you have questions, or if you want me to go, live with just me and you, and we go through the steps or whatever. I'll do that too. This video will be saved. It'll be on there, so y'all don't have to worry about that. She said, "Give her some hearts." Taking mine out the oven now to see what it look like. Okay, come on now, Thea, come through, baby. Oh, thank y'all. Thank y'all. Y'all was my testers. I ain't never went live before, so this was kind of dope. I actually enjoyed myself. But my earpieces. Next time I have my earpieces ready, okay? I'm going to actually charge them next time. So they charging right now. So they're going to be good for next time. Thank y'all. Thank you, Tiff. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to teach something. I'm a great. Thank you. I used to when I used to read books to my kids. My mom used to be like, "You articulate so well." I was like, my kids got to understand what I'm saying. Thank y'all. But y'all, if y'all ain't got no questions, like I said, this will be saved underneath I guess the events tab or wherever it's gonna save to, but I'm gonna finish and put save on here. And we'll see y'all next time. Like I said, y'all can inbox me and ask me, whatever. I love doing tumblers. I do. Both glitter and the sublimation ones. They are dope. Sublimation is easier. Okay, yeah, so, all right, Tiff's going to save it to the events. It will save to the events tab. Okay. Y'all welcome. Everyone have a good night. If you don't have any questions, I'm going to go ahead and get up off here. All right. Peace. Bye.